I didn't know you had these steps out here. Can you help me up the steps? I can't do it, but I just need a little help. What's your name, boy? Come here, what's your name? This boy named Josh. Get Josh out here.
Hey, Josh.
Can you help me up the steps, Josh? It's just a little rough. Steps are not my spiritual gift. I can get it, Josh. Just hold on. Hold on, Josh. I can get it. Just stay right there. Thank you, Josh. You're doing good. You're doing good, boy. Hold on, Josh. Wait a minute, Josh. Wait, Josh! Josh, wait! Josh, okay, hold on. Hold on right there, Josh. Hold on right there. Give Josh a big hand. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on, Josh. I got something for you. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah. Take these 2 pennies. Go to one of them coffee shop things and get you one of them coffee choka-mocha hakalugies or whatever you call them. Go get one. Choka-mocha hakalugi. That's funny right there. Choco. Would anybody like any prune juice? I tell you, I love it. Keeps me going. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say nothing else. You add what to it you want. My name is Walter T. Hopkins. But you can call me Peepaw. And I bring you greetings from the happy-go-lucky Senior Citizen Center. We have a ball at the Senior Citizen Center. I love it. It's wonderful. But I need to say I'm sorry if I'm running a little bit late. What happened was, when I got into town here, I had a little bit of business I need to take care of, right? So I went downtown, I took care of my business, and when I come out, there was a policeman writing a ticket. I said, hey, what are you doing? He's out writing a ticket to the car here, illegal parking. I said, you a mean man. He said, what? I said, you a mean man. You ain't got no business writing a ticket like that. He said, well, I tell you what, I'll write another ticket. Got a cracked tail light, I'll write a ticket for that. I said, write it, I don't care. So he wrote it. He put it in the window too, 2 tickets. I said, you a mean man. He said, I'll write another ticket. You got a cracked windshield. I'll write another ticket for that. I said, write it, I don't care. You don't scare me, write it. He wrote another ticket, put it right up there. I said, I don't care, you still a mean man. He said, well, I tell you what I'll do. I'll have this car towed and you'll be walking. I said, I ain't gonna be walking. He said, why ain't you gonna be walking? I said, because that ain't my car, I'm parked right over there. He was nice to me, though. He won't me. He's a good man. I just pick it up. Gotta pick at people sometimes because you like them, you know. But I don't know who owned that car. You'll figure it out. It's all right. He's good to me because I'm an old man, so he's good to me, you know. He's good to me. But I tell you what, you know, it's good being old sometimes, but not all the time. I'm going to tell you, all this here going all to pieces right here. Most of my body don't even work anymore. Anybody else got that problem? Oh, I'm all to pieces. This whole head thing is all to pieces. None of this works right here anymore. I'm losing my hair. Boy, I losing. I know where it is, in my bathtub. I saw it this morning, all big gray water. I thought it was a gray tarantula crawling up to the drain. Scared me out to death. I lose my hair, my nose. I can't breathe on one side of my nose. Isn't that crazy? It's weird. One side is like, other side is, I can't stand it. So I went to the doctor. The doctor said I had a deviated septum. You ever heard of that? I got no idea what that is. All I know is in my nose, I got this thing called a septum. It's got a job it's supposed to do, but apparently it has deviated from the plan. That's all I know. I just know I can't breathe. My hair falling out, I can't breathe. My teeth, Well, my teeth, they're like the stars. They come out at night. Some of you got that too. Teeth all to pieces, my hair all to pieces. Don't even get started with my eyes. I can't hardly see nothing, I'll be honest with you. And I'm so cross-eyed. I ain't lying. I take my glasses off, my eyes just do like that right there. It's crazy. In fact, my eyes are so crossed, I heard that one of them was going to sue the other for non-support. It's crazy, boy. You gotta wear these glasses. I hate wearing glasses. I hate wearing glasses, bro. I wear glasses and all the time what happens is I get like a little smudge on my lens. But right at first, I don't know that that's what it is. I just think I keep seeing something out the corner of my eye. What is that? The other day I called 911 and I thought somebody would follow me. And then, oh, this is the worst thing about glasses. Have you ever had the lens pop right out of your glass? What in the world is that? It scared me to death. Happened the other day, I was riding down the road and poof, popped right out. It scared me to death. I thought somebody had shot me from the grassy knoll. I didn't know what was going on. It scared me bad. So I was telling somebody, I said, my eyeglass, my lens just popped right out, right? He said, all you need to do is you can go to the drugstore, you know. And they got these little kits. You see these little kits, it's got these little screwdriver in it, right? He said, what you gotta do is get that little screw, put it back in the little hole, and use that little screwdriver to tighten up. I said, if I could see how to get that little screw in that hole, I wouldn't need my glasses. That thing don't help me at all. That's the craziest thing I've seen in my life. I'm all in pieces, whole body. Whole body don't work. Hold on, let me get another swig here. Whole body don't work. I tell you what. Good stuff right there. Good stuff. Tell you something else too. I don't know if you noticed. I got me a weight problem. I can't wait to eat. That's my problem, baby. I love food. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's bad, boy. It's bad. In fact, I'm thinking about having that surgery where they staple your refrigerator door closed. That's what I need, I ain't gonna lie to you. It's bad. But I'll be honest with you. The problem is my wife and I have 4 kids. And I haven't lost the weight from the first one. I've been trying, it's rough, I ain't gonna lie to you. The truth of the matter is, I'm really just short for my weight. You know, if I was 9'12", I'd be hot. Oh, I'd be looking good. If I was 9'12", you'd be looking at me going, that is one good looking old man up there. But instead, I got this. And I hate this, because you know you can't even buy clothes for this. You can't. You go to Walmart, you go to Target, you go in these places, all of them got a big and tall section. Don't nobody sell plumping. That's what I need, plumping. It's rough, I ain't gonna lie. In fact, you know, a buddy of mine took a picture of me the other day. And he showed it to me. I said, oh my gracious, I look huge. You know, he showed me the picture. He said, oh, don't worry about it, people. You know what they say. The camera adds 10 pounds, right? I said, well, my gracious, how many cameras have you got on me? Look like you got 8 or 9 extra cameras on me on that one. In fact, I came to the conclusion that I don't really need to stop eating. People need to stop with these cameras, and I think I look all right. It's rough, though. I tell you, this whole body ain't good at all, man. Nothing in the world good about it. I didn't realize how big I was, you know, until I went. They got a bunch of us from the Happy-Go-Lucky Senior Citizen Center, and they took us up to the mall, you know, and we was walking around the mall, you know, and I come to this thing that has some talking scales. These scales talk. I thought that would be interesting.
Oh my God.
So I decided I was going to check them out. So I'm standing in line, and there's a young guy in front of me. He's standing in line, and so he steps up on the scales, you know. When he stepped up on the scale says 100 180 pounds. And he stepped off. I thought, that's pretty neat. I'm going to try that. So I stepped up on the scales, and the scale said, 1 person at a time, please. And I come on, that ain't fire. I didn't realize how big I was, but it's pretty bad, but, you know, that's one thing. Another thing, my whole body's just falling apart, I'll be honest with you. Getting old is rough. Getting old is rough. Like, I got a buddy named Fred. Fred, my best friend. Fred, my best friend. Fred, my best friend. We hang out at the Happy-Go-Lucky Senior Citizen Center. And Fred just got married not long ago. Fred married him a young girl. I tried to warn him. So you better be careful, boy. You can't run behind them young women anymore. Fred's 92. He married him a young woman, 87 years old. Ain't that something? So I said, how you gonna run behind an 87-year-old woman? You too old, boy. But they decided to get married, you know. So the day before the wedding, they was out walking around, you know, trying to get some exercise. Because the doctor said you gotta move, get circulation. Get circulation going, you gotta move. So Fred and his precious bride-to-be, Bobby Jean, was out walking. And they walked up to this drugstore, you know. And they walked into the drugstore, and as always, the pharmacy was all the way in the back. Now, I don't know why they put the pharmacy all the way in the back of the drugstore. Sick people don't feel like walking that far. I don't know why they always do that. Both Fred and Barbara Jean, they walked all the way to the back of the drugstore, right? And the pharmacist standing there, and it's the day before their wedding, you know. And, you know, Fred looked at him, he said, can you tell me, do you have any diabetes medicine? He said, yeah. He said, you got any bad back medicine? He said, yeah. He said, you got any heart medicine? He said, yeah, I got heart medicine. He said, you got any cataract medicine? He said, yeah, man, I got all the medicine. I'm a pharmacy. We got medicine. He said, why, do you have a prescription? Fred said, no, I'm getting married tomorrow. I was thinking about registering here for my wedding. That's a good idea, ain't it? I'd love to register at a drugstore, man. That'd be great. People pay for my medicine. It's rough, the whole body, man. Whole body don't work anymore. But I tell you what's even crazier. When your body don't work, is when your mind stops working. I don't know if you had this problem or not. My mind left me years ago. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't remember nothing. It's bad. In fact, hold on just a second. That'll get your motor running right there, boy.
Oh, boy.
My mind stopped working years ago. In fact, my mind has been gone so long, I sent myself a postcard that said, miss you, wish you were here. It's rough hanging out too. But I can't remember anything. I can't. Now, can I tell you about Fred and Barbara Jean? I can't remember. I told you about Fred and Barbara Jean? Okay. I told you about Fred and Barbara Jean go to a drugstore, but let me tell you, this is precious now. This is precious. Talking about forgetting stuff. Fred can't remember nothing. I love Fred. He's been my best friend forever. But he can't remember nothing. So it was one night after bingo at the Happy-Go-Lucky Senior Citizen Center. Right? Fred had won $8 and Barbara Jean had won $2. They was just so excited. And so Fred looked at Barbara Jean and he asked her to marry him. Right? It was beautiful. Yeah, she was so touched. It was great. Now the problem is the next morning after they each went home, Fred knew he had asked her to marry him, but he couldn't remember what she said. He just can't remember. He worse than me. So he decided, man, I think I'm going to have to give her a call, but I don't want to. I'm embarrassed, you know. So he did. He gave her a call. He reached in his wallet and he pulled out the numbers on a piece of paper. So he called up. She answered the phone. She said, hello? He said, Barbara Jean? She said, yeah, this is Barbara Jean. He said, this is Fred. She said, oh, hey, Fred. Hey, how you doing, Fred? He said, Barbara Jean, I'm so embarrassed. I'm so sorry, I'm embarrassed. I just can't remember anything. It's all my fault. I'm so sorry. I'm just so embarrassed. She said, what is wrong? He said, I'm so embarrassed. I know last night I asked you to marry me. But for the life of me, I can't remember whether you said yes or no. I'm so sorry. She said, oh, Fred, I am so happy you called. Thank you so much for calling me. I'm so glad. He said, why are you happy I called? Did you miss me? She said, not really. I just saw you last night. But I'm glad you called. He said, why? She said, because I know last night was beautiful. I know that I was proposed to so wonderfully it blessed my heart. But for the life of me, I couldn't remember who asked me to marry him. Oh, you people crazy.
Yeah, now it's crazy.
It's rough, man. Our brain, man, I can't remember stuff, I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't remember nothing. Hey, I do know this. I do know this, look.
Yeah.
Since I struggled with my memory, I decided I was going to the doctor, right? So I go to the doctor, and I tell him, I need to talk to someone. The receptionist is in there, I said, I need to see the doctor. She said, well, Peepaw, he will be with you in just a little bit. He's got a couple people in front of you, but just go sit in the waiting room, and he'll be right with you. I said, okay, that's good, no problem, So I go sit in the waiting room, and there's these two guys sitting there, right? And they're talking to each other, right? They're talking. And I hear one of them say, he says, so, you from around here? The other said, no, I ain't from here. He said, where you from? He said, I'm from Gainesville, Georgia. He said, get out of here. I'm from Gainesville, Georgia. He said, what high school did you go to? He said, I went to Thomas Jefferson High School. He said, get out of here. I went to Thomas Jefferson High School. He said, what year did you graduate? He said, I graduated in 1954. He said, get out of here. I graduated in 1954. He said, where did you live? He said, I lived on Main Street. Get out of here! I lived on Main Street. He said, what was your address? He said, my address was 123 Main Street, Gainesville, Georgia. He said, get out of here! I lived at 123 Main Street, Gainesville, Georgia. By that time, the phone rang. The receptionist answered. It was her husband. He said, hey, honey, how's your day? She said, fine, I'm just sitting here. The Johnson twins are here, and they're off to medication again. You people crazy. Oh, boy. I tell you, it's rough. It's rough. But see, so, my mind just don't work. So when it was my turn to see the doctor, right, I told him, I said, Doc, I'm gonna be honest with you. Either I just forget stuff, or I'm crazy. I'm willing to accept I'm crazy, but I just need to know which one it is. I need to know what I'm working with there, So he said, well, I can tell whether you're crazy just by one test. I said, well, what kind of test is that? He said, the bathtub test. I said, the bathtub test? He said, yeah, it's real simple. I can tell whether you're crazy or not by the bathtub test. What I do is fill a bathtub up with water. I give you one small little drinking glass. I give you a very nice sized bowl. And I give you a very big bucket. You've got 1 minute to get all the water out of the tub. And how you choose to get it out lets me know whether you're crazy or not. I said, well, that's simple. I use the bucket because I can get more water out at one time. He said, you crazy people. You crazy. I said, why? He said, because anybody with any sense would just pull the plug and let it drain. Some of you are crazy too, don't you? You try. You know you crazy. But my mind, sometimes things just don't work right with me, man. And sometimes they get me in trouble a little bit, because sometimes I don't think right. I'll be honest with you. Like I remember, it wasn't long ago that at the Happy Go Lucky Senior Citizen Center, they come picked us up and took us to Denny's for dinner. That made me real happy. I love a Grand Slam breakfast, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's wonderful, I'm very happy about that. But I decided I was gonna change up, you know. Then when I got there, I got distracted. I was looking at the menu, I got distracted, because there was a lot of really beautiful waitresses there. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Be honest with you. Caught my eye a couple of times, right? So the waitress comes up to me and says, "Yes, sir, what can I do for you? What would you like for dinner?" And I looked at her, I said, "I'd like a quickie, please." She got me right by the face. I said, "What?" She got mad, she walked off. Then the other waitress walked up and said, "Can I help you?" I said, "I'd like a quickie." She smacked me right across the face.